we rise against principalities, those that rulership. And right now, the people that rule, they promote wickedness. How we know they promote wickedness? Because look at what they do today. And Norfolk, I'm from Norfolk. I was born in Norfolk, and I came from Norfolk General Hospital in 1985. I've been in Norfolk all my life, and this is the first time I see something like this out here in downtown Waterside, where they regify. This is what they bring to the city. They bring nothing but violent affections, homosexuals, lesbians, those that men that want to be with men but dress up like women. You're still a man, but you want to pretend to be a woman. You playing costume. That's all you doing. You playing costume. You playing a fictional character. When a man dresses up like a woman and a woman dresses up like a man, they playing fictional character. If you don't think so, what can a man do when he lay with a woman that a woman can do when she lay with a woman? They can't do the same thing. They can't do the same thing. That says who? That says the wicked. That says the wicked. Only the wicked say women can please another woman. Only that says the wicked. Because you go off of your violent affections. And that's what you need my people off to. So they call it your violent affections.
I think you guys are pretty eggs.
You know, oh, this was the shoe with you?
No, that's
hey, Deuteronomy 73.
That's my husband right there, so that's who's with me.
That's why I see a feminine, weak black man defending our enemy. That's all you see, a feminine, weak man defending our enemies. Defending our enemies. Defending our enemies. Bring that out though, priest. What did God say about us? How we should conduct ourselves around the other nations. Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
So this is going to thus says the Lord. You can find this in Deuteronomy. Moses, bring this out to Israel. Read, priest.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
So God tell us, the Israelite man and woman, that we are not allowed to make marriages with the other nations.
That's right.
And it's about to go into it. Read, priest.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
He let you know that we should not allow our daughters to marry the other nations. Read, priest.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Neither shall we take a daughter of the other nations and bring her to the Israelites. Read, priest.
For they will.
What they would do, priest?
For they will.
Hey, look at this. They would do what, priest?
Turn away thy son.
That's what they did. They turned away the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans and telling them they good to be a lesbian or homosexual. That's what the so-called other nations did when we married their men and their women outside the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
They said this is okay. When the Bible said, hell no. Bring it out, priest.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
If you don't think so, look around. Look around Norfolk, Virginia. 2019, they turned away they turned out the so-called black man and the black woman. They turned them out. They said it's cool to be lesbians, it's cool to be homosexual. And God said that's not right. God said that's wrong. God said if you love him, you must keep the commandments.
That's right.
So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But go back to Ephesians 6 and 12.
God said one judge, and you ain't him. Goodbye. Peace out,
Let's get this.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, and verse 12.
Break it out, priest.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Hold on real quick. Before you talk about, I see you with I don't know who you is. Do you see yourself on the sign?
Tribe.
Hey, back to 218.
Wait, I don't need to look at this to know what sign I am. I'm tribe of Judah.
It's tribe of Judah. What did God say about the tribe of Judah? What happened to us in the last days?
There's 444,000 people. You gotta choose which day we're going to serve 12,000 from the tribe of Judah. Okay.
So you know a little bit about. Hey, what I told you to get?
Habakkuk 2.
Habakkuk 2. Yeah, bring that out. Hey.
Habakkuk.
Actually, you know what? I'm tribe of Judah by my mom, but I have to trace back 8 generations, so I'm going to go back.
It's off your father.
Yeah, it's going to be Issachar.
Wait, still, that makes you from the tribe of Israel. So that means you keep the commandments. From this day on, hearing the word, you keep the commandments. God said you have the right to the ever-true life.
Yeah, most definitely.
You want that?
Most definitely.
You want the right.
Keep my religion going and keep my tribe going. This ain't no religion, this is culture.
All praises. So what you got on your neck then?
Oh, this is a Holy Mary. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Holy Mary. Where'd that come from?
This is the father of Jesus, but I don't really
You mean the mothers?
Yeah.
Mothers.
Yeah.
So plain mother. I got you.
So plain.
That's come from Catholicism, right?
Yeah.
I mean that our people, when we came up with slave ship, worship.
No, not at all.
So why do you have the on your neck?
Why do I have it on?
Yeah, what profit? Oh, just a piece of jewelry. So it don't mean nothing to you then. All praise. We're going to make sure we're going to try the spirit by the spirit. Bring this out, praise.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18.
You said it out your own mouth, you're from the tribe of Issachar. So, and one thing you need to know about the northern kingdom, they went off because of idolatry. Bring it out, priest. So did we all, but mostly northern kingdom. Bring it out, priest.
What profiteth the graven image?
So what profit is in a graven image? Keep going, priest.
That the maker thereof have graven it.
Don't somebody make? Did somebody make that?
Yeah.
Somebody made that. A man made that. That you had to pay. That you had to pay. Read, priest.
That the maker thereof have graven
Hey,
it.
before you light that up, hold on. Before you light that up, hold that in 3:16. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Hey, cause you gotta know this, cause you Issachar, right? This is love right here according to the scriptures.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, and verse 16.
We forgot this. We forgot this when we came out of our nationality, all our heritage. We forgot that our bodies is the temple of God. Read, priest.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of
So
God?
that's why. So we gotta know that we are the temple of God. Since we know that we are the temple of God, what we must do, priest, keep reading.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
Because you got to remember that the Spirit of God dwelleth in us. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American men, women, and children. The Spirit of God dwelleth in us. That's why the Bible only speaks to us. Read, priest.
If any man defile the temple of God,
So any man defile, you about to do something right now, you about to defile your temple, bro. And you say you believe in God. You came up here. You came up here because you heard us speaking the word of God, and we warning you that what you about to do.
I ain't gonna lie, like what I know I do ain't wrong or nothing. You feel me?
Say what?
I say I ain't gonna lie, like what I do ain't wrong, but you know I did so much stuff that's wrong. But I'm trying to get that stuff.
All right, so
go down that
I got a
process.
question. What's sin? We always gotta touch this topic because our people don't know what sin is.
Anything that is against the nature of God.
Anything that's against the nature of God, that's good, but can you be more specific? Like clear it up a little bit. What is sin according to the Bible? That if somebody would have went, huh?
I'm not too sure exactly what that is.
Hey, you know it's a good sign of intelligence when you don't know. When you tell somebody that's out here teaching that knows the question, to the answer to the question, when you ask the person, and you say you don't know, that's a sign of intelligence. And that means you want to listen, you want to learn. So let me share with you then what the love, what sin is.
Because y'all about to go to temple on it.
Hey, right now you still defile the temple. God is you believe in that, just not by smoking, but you being out here. Today the Sabbath. Why you out here, bro? If you're not a part of this, how you out here? Today. Now it makes sense if you always come out here and they just ruin your parade. Like you always come and kick it on the Sabbath. Yeah, you always kick it out here.
My sister out here somewhere. I'm looking for my sister to be honest with you.
Look for your sister. So your sister, she a what?
Yeah.
She a lesbian?
Oh no, she got married.
She married and everything. So why you out here then? I know you ain't.
I'm looking for my sister.
You just looking for your sister.
Yeah, man.
Well, look.
I'm married tonight. I'm single.
So married, you ain't single. Well, look. God said married.
Oh man, I haven't defiled my temple in that area. Still on that verse because I want to be able to marry first before I marry.
Well, first you got it's a proven thing. It's a proven thing too. But I tell you how to get married.
sin.
Sin, yeah. Bring the sin out real quick.
God.
So,
1 John.
This is what sin is. Bring it out.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
Hey, what's your name again? My name is Priest Ron. What's your name? Well, you can tell me your name. Say what?
Miracle.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Miracle. People. Miracle. Alright. Miracle. Alright, so look, miracle. Read that again from the top, priest.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
So that's what sin is. Whosoever commits sin,
Transgressions.
yeah, breaks God's laws. Because sin is what?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So you in the act of trespassing God's laws. You in the act of breaking God's laws. So right here, these people you see on this side, you think we are being judged for our sins we're living in? Yeah, facts, right? How we know that we are living in our sins?
Okay, so it's one thing to be here.
Hey, Deuteronomy 28:15.
It's a natural filter. No, I'm just being honest.
Well, hold on. Hey, give me Daniel's 9:11 and read down.
I see you got on your fringes and stuff.
It's definitely like more like.
Hey,
I used to have my shirt with the fringes in it.
How you doing?
I don't know what.
How you doing, bro?
I washed it and then my tassels and my fringes came off. I used to wear mine on the floor.
Hey, you know what's so funny? I believe you because when I first got into the truth and I went with certain fringes, they did get frailed up in the wash machine. So I had to find better ones. They better ones out here. Hey, bro, if you're a believer and you want to build, you can take me and my brother right here in number. You can take me and my brother right here in number. You can
I
build
got
with
all
us.
my tribe with me, man.
Build with us. But you got to come back and keep the law, statute, commandment. Finish that up, priest. Bring that up real quick.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Hey, miracle. All Israel has broken God's laws. Read.
Even by departing.
Oh, I get to you. I get to
right
you.
now.
I get to you.
Yeah, got you. Even by departing,
Even by departing.
that they might not obey thy voice.
So they didn't obey God's voice. They didn't obey God's voice. So read, priest.
Therefore,
Therefore what?
the curse is poured upon us.
So therefore the curses. Now the curses coming from where? Where did God prophesy that how he would curse us? Where can we find that at?
I'm not sure, but
In
I
the law
know
of Moses. He read, priest.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God.
So there you go. And the law of Moses from the servant of God.
Because we have sinned against him.
Because we have sinned against God. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans have sinned against God.
all of us, man. All of us are
And because of that, guess what? That's why you and my brothers and sisters are in the state of this day in now. Following homosexuality, following lesbianism, following addiction doctrines, following different principalities that don't want nothing but oppress and destroy them in these last days. Our people, we supposed to be out here helping our people. But our people perceive this as hate. They perceive this as hate. According to God, this is love. According to God, because we letting our people know who they are. You know who we are? Nah, but you know who Israel is. You know what God called us? He called us something. He called us something else. Bring that out. Deuteronomy 7:6. I know that's what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out, priest.
For thou art an holy people.
So the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American men, women, and children, we forgetting that God said we are holy. Holy means we are separate. You can find that in Leviticus 20 and 26. Bring that out, though, priest.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We have to remember that the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American, we got to separate ourselves from the other nations. Because we are holy people unto the Lord thy God. Read, priest.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
So look, we didn't choose God. We didn't say, God, hey, make us his people. God said he chose us. God chose us to be a holy people, to be separate. Read, priest.
To be a special people.
And we're supposed to be out here, we're supposed to represent. You know what we're supposed to represent? We're supposed to represent that light, those commandments, the law, statutes, and commandments. Right, his
I ain't
image.
gonna lie to you, I need to get going, brother, but I'm gonna try to.
Hey, my favorite, your Instagram?
I don't have an Instagram.
You got YouTube?
What up, man?
You got YouTube?
Do I have YouTube? No, I don't have YouTube.
But you can get on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look.
My sister called me. Let me just sit down here.
I got you. Hey, Deuteronomy 10 and 12, though, real quick. For the young brother, please here.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel,
So now in Israel, read.
what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So what did the Lord thy God require of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American once you come back and know who you are in the last days as an Israelite? Read, priest.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
But we got to respect the Lord thy God. And what else, priest?
to walk in all his ways.
And we must remember we have to walk in all his ways. And the only way we can walk and remember his ways is opening up the Bible and reading it.
That's right.
Read, priest.
To love him and to serve the Lord thy God
And
with
by
all
doing
thy
this,
heart.
and by doing this, we love him and we serve him. Because we only his servant. Go ahead.
And with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord
Of all that soul, keep the commandments. Of all
and his statutes which
And-
I command thee this
and his
day
statutes that he commanded us this day.
for thy good.
So, America, what we must do from this day, knowing that we are Israelites. Respect, fear, and keep his commandments.
I put you down and see me, bro.
I guess.
Because all my dudes, brothers, you know, we meet up and we live up on Saturdays and stuff. I try to serve on my days to the Sabbath, black days.
Today is the
My
Sabbath.
father is a Hebrew, and that's how I grew up in this image, man. I grew up, my grandmother and my...
That sound good. Hey, give me first. Hold on. Give me 1 John.
Yeah,
Just give me 1 John. Try the spirit. By the spirit.
Alright.
1 John 4.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1.
Okay, yeah.
Beloved,
So look. So
This is John talking to the Israelites, his disciples, the people that follow after his doctrines, his teachings, following of Christ, the apostles, everybody teaches. Read.
Believe not every spirit.
So look, me and my brother up here, it sound good. It do. Brothers coming to us a lot, say, man, I'm gonna call, I'm gonna let y'all love, let the pamphlet, such and such. Keep going, priest.
But try the spirits.
But we try the spirit. We do. We try the spirit. We try the spirit. Read, priest.
Whether they are of God.
So I'm trying to spirit see this whether of God, because next time I see you, my brother, I should see you with that off your neck. And I should see you with fringes on, because you know who you are. And this, not for me, this is for the people you fellowship with. Because you around them most of the time, you're around brothers that you see like us on a daily basis, right? See, go back to Habakkuk 2 and 18. We gotta kill this. So I understand certain artifacts, certain inheritance we get, certain inheritance, which is cool. But what does it profit you in days though? Bring this out, priest.
Habakkuk 2 verse 18.
Bring it out.
What profiteth the graven image?
Because look, what's gonna come from that? You having that on your neck? Read.
That the maker thereof have graven it.
Because the maker thereof, they made that. Your dad worship idolatry, and he put that around your neck. And having you thinking you an Israelite, but you still keeping idolatry. Bring it out, priest.
The molten image.
The molten image. And two, that Mary on your neck, is an Edomite.
It is, no.
It's an Edomite. It's an Edomite. That's even worse. Because you say you an Israelite, but you walk around with an Edomite on your neck. Tribe of Esau, right? Right. So now, keep going, priest. Now look, we're trying to spirit. I'm gonna see what you're gonna do with it. Cause look, I don't want you to know, I threw away a lot of stuff when it came to the truth. I'm talking about I threw away thousands. I'm talking about hundreds, I'm talking about thousands. My wardrobe, when it came down to it, because of the type of lifestyle I used to live, the type of work I used to do, I was able to afford certain type of clothing.
Yeah, like
but when it came,
stuff like that.
right, and I came to find out that didn't line up with the scriptures. So guess what I did? Threw it away. I got rid of it. Put on the fringes. Let my light shine. Because look, all this we got on, all this material stuff is gonna burn, bro. When Christ comes back. But keep going, priest. I'm gonna stay on this topic real quick.
The molten image.
So the molten image, talking about the read.
And a teacher of lies.
Because that's what it does. It teaches lies. And that's what you should do. You should take it off and pawn it and build that with your brothers in truth. Put that money to work. And let your dad be proud of you for something righteous.